Ice Beach Park generates a new urban axis in the south of Bucharest. Sited just in the frontier between Firentori and Rahova, it works as a connection between these two neighborhoods. By creating this new urban landscape and filling it with a varied program, it gives response to many of the problems and needs of this area of Bucharest, such as the lack of green areas and entertainment facilities, or the almost inexistent retail trade. The park grows longitudinally along Salai Street and transversally interconnecting some non-built-up areas that get into the two neighborhoods. Only a few precarious constructions should be demolished in order to get the enough space for the park. Bucharest is the European capital city with the highest rate of thermal amplitude. In summer 40 degrees Celsius can be reached easily, and in winter the city lakes and river get frozen due to the low temperatures, reaching -20 degrees Celsius. The longitudinal lake created along the park becomes an urban beach in summer and an ice strip in winter for the citizens of Bucharest. The target is to create a place where swimming and ice skating is permitted and can be done in safe conditions, in contrast to the other lakes or rivers of Bucharest. Furthermore, the park has plenty of areas assigned to urban vegetable patches. During each season, the neighbors from Firentori and Rahova will make use of them, and grow their own vegetables and fruits. The design of the park comes from the scaling and overlapping of a grid of paths, suggesting many different itineraries decided by the observer. In the intersections of each grid some landmarks could be found. The smaller ones are selling kiosks. The big ones take different shapes according to diverse program requirements. Some of them are little multifunctional buildings. Others are light structures with vertical gardens, parasols, stages and grandstands or vapor refrigeration systems. The topography of the park is altered when some platforms rise or lower a bit from the ground level. These platforms create some suggested seat places and reveal a sinuous promenade that goes all along the park. The Ice Beach Park also plays its part for making Bucharest become a smart city. One of the main problems of these two neighborhoods is the inefficient garbage collection system. In the underground of the park there is a tri-generation plant, which would work for creating powering, water heating, and water cooling for all the area from the biomass obtained from the waste. The lampposts of the park are equipped with microalgae panels. There is a network of pipes that create a circuit of microalgae that allows them to feed with the carbon dioxide produced by the tri-generation plant and be exposed to sunlight for making photosynthesis. This way the most polluting and dangerous gases produced are not expelled by the chimney. The microalgae also produce fertilizers for all the vegetation of the park. The chimney stands as a vertical monolith. The surrounded ground is lowered and filled with water that comes from the lake. At this point is where the water is treated with a natural process using microalgae before being returned to the lake. In contrast with the typical industrial and unhealthy conception of chimneys, this one pretends to become a live indicator of the Bucharest's air quality. By changing its color it would reflect the pollution levels at any point of the day. This color-changing facade system is inspired in the way some animals such as chameleons change their color. This happens thanks to some small colored cells called chromatophores that, when receiving a stimulus, expand in order to generate a particular skin color. This bionic facade is composed of lots of triangular metallic units which contain 3 pieces of elastic fabric, cyan, magenta, and yellow. A mechanic device tenses some cables that stretch the fabric pieces in order to create the exact proportion of the primary colors for creating a specific tonality. With this system the aspect of the chimney can change at any point, creating gradient colors along the facade.